Turn up your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power 365 _FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Good morning, dear listeners out there. Thank God it's Friday. You're welcome to yet another interesting edition of Newspaper Review coming to you live from Power 365 Online Radio, the final one for this week. My name is Alayande and I'll be bringing you newspaper reviews I'll be bringing you headlines from Daily Independent newspaper. Okay, so this first story I'm bringing to you is from the front page of the Daily Independent, which says 30 die from 1,141 cases of cholera outbreak as disease spreads to 96 local government areas, 30 states. That's a sad one. And then this is saying rowdy sessions Mars National Assembly probe of $4.451 billion NLNG Project 7. World Cup NFF to hire foreign technical advisor for Super Eagles. Aviation Ministry in dilemma over naming substantive NCAA DG. Tinubu names Yar'Adua's former advisor Tanimu Yakubu as DG Budget Office. Emirship tussle, no Doba in Kano during Eid el-Kabir, police declare. Supreme Court reserves judgment on suit against seeking LGA autonomy. Local foreign mafia tried sabotaging our $19 billion refinery. That's coming from Dangote. EFCC counsels seek adjournment of Yaya Bello's case. Case adjourned till June 27. PIA brace up for adjudication. CJN NGI administrator tasks judges. First anniversary. Senate lists achievements, passes 25 legislations, reaches 115 resolutions. There's so many stories we'll bring to you this day, but let's start from this cholera issue in some states that is ravaging some states in the country. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention, NCDC, has reported 30 deaths from children from cholera out of 1,141 suspected cases across 96 local government areas in 30 Nigerian states following the disease outbreak in 5 months. In a statement from NCDC made available to Daily Independent on Thursday, the agency issued a public health advisory raising the alarm on the increasing trend of cholera cases as the rainy season intensifies. Okay, this is a matter of public importance. I guess I'll advise that you pick a copy of the Daily Independent and read more on this story. It's on page 1 of the Daily Independent and it spills over to page 29. It spills to page 29 of the Daily Independent. World Cup NFF to hire foreign technical advisor for Super Eagles. The Nigeria Football Federation will employ an expatriate technical advisor for the Super Eagles following the team's unimpressive performance in the ongoing 2026 World Cup qualifying series. The Super Eagles are placed fifth in a six-team format with 3 points from a possible 12, having drawn 3 games and lost 1. The loss has generated a lot of uproar, with football stakeholders lamenting the fate of the team in the forthcoming World Cup. Alright, pick a copy of this on and read more on it. It's on page 1 of the Daily Independent. Then this next one is saying a rowdy session and disagreement dodged. A rowdy session and disagreement dogged Thursday probe of $4.51 billion Nigeria liquefied natural gas Project 7 by the National Assembly Joint Committee of the Senate and House of Representatives. For over an hour, the joint committees of the Senate and House of Reps conducting the probe went into 2 separate closed-door meetings with NLNG officials led by NLNG Project Director Ali Weiss. Okay, that's another story you may pick interesting. Pick a copy of the Daily Independent to read more on it. Okay, so this next one is saying Tinubu Akpabio have provided uncommon leadership pro-democratic group. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, have provided uncommon leadership to Nigeria in the last 1 year. A pro-democracy group under the aegis of the natives stated this while celebrating the 1 year of this administration. The natives, comprising 371 ethnic, religious and tribal backgrounds with millions of members across the country, rolled out drums to celebrate the first anniversary of the National Assembly under Akpabio as the chairman of the current legislative arm of government. 25th anniversary CSO suggests ways to deepen democracy in Southeast. In commemoration of the 25th anniversary of uninterrupted democracy in Nigeria, civil society organizations have suggested ways to deepen democracy in the Southeast region of the country. The CSO, Citizen Center for Integrated Development and Social Rights, in partnership with Southeast Social Accountability Network, organized a roundtable to mark Democracy Day and evaluate how democracy has flourished or otherwise in the Southeast. It's a short read. You can pick a copy of the Daily Independent to read more. First Lady donates 50,000 notebooks to Kogi pupils. The wife of Nigeria's President, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has donated 50,000 notebooks to public primary schools in Kogi State under the Renewed Hope Initiative project. The distribution of the notebooks was flagged up by the wife of Kogi State Governor Ajia Sefinat Usman Ododo on Thursday at Glass House, Government House, Lokoja. Alright, you may read more of that. Sanwo-Olu stresses need to strengthen policy framework on climate change. Lagos State Governor Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu has stated that his administration will continue to be at the forefront of the climate change campaign, promoting policies and initiatives towards climate action. Sanwo-Olu gave the assurance on Thursday during the closing ceremony of the 10th Lagos International Climate Change Summit, themed Accelerating Climate Finance and Championing Local Adaptation Initiatives, held at the Lagos Continental Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. Alright, you may read more of that. It's also on page 2 of the Daily Independent. Aviation Ministry in dilemma over naming substantive NCAA DG. The Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development is in quandary over the appointment of a new substantive Director General for the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. This is so because Captain Musa Nuhu, the suspended DG, had refused to tender his resignation from the position since December 13, 2023, when his suspension was announced by the federal government. Okay, you may read more of that story. It's on page 1 of the Daily Independent. All right, let's pick this next one. This is saying FG pledges support for arts sports at Jagunlabi tournament. Minister of Arts and Arts, Culture and Creative Economy, Aja Anatu Musawa, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting initiatives that promote culture, art, and sports across the country. The minister said this while endorsing the 4th edition of Jagunlabi football tournament on Wednesday in Abuja. Okay. I think okay. I was going to say, what's Jagunlabi? But then it's a name. Palliative, Benue takes possession of 17,940 bags of maize, 4,324 bags of gari. Benue State government has declared that the presentation of grains to vulnerable people in the state by the federal government is a step towards the recovery of rebuilding of communities affected by natural disasters, among other calamities. Okay, you may read more of that story. It's on page 4 of the Daily Independent. Portrait symbolizes God's choice of Tinubu as Oshoba, as President Oshoba. Okay. Chief Segun Oshoba, former governor of Ogun State and ex-member of the defunct National Democratic Coalition (NADECO), has said that the giant portrait of President Bola Tinubu, which was unveiled on Democracy Day, symbolizes God's choice of Tinubu as president. Imagine. Alright, you may read more of that story. It's on page 5 of the Daily Independent. Cross River to establish 6 new cocoa farm estates. Alright, the Cross River State government has initiated plans to establish 6 cocoa farm estates in 6 local government areas of the state. The plan was made public during a critical stakeholders engagement meeting held in Calabar under the auspices of the Ministry of Agriculture and Irrigation Development. Alright, read more on that too. It's on page 5 of the Daily Independent. There's so many stories here, and so we're trying to pick it, and we're trying to rush over them. Emirship tussle, no Doba in Kano during Eid el-Kabir, police declare. Police have warned the 2 contending parties regarding the Kano Emirship tussle against organizing any form of Doba activities during the forthcoming Eid el-Kabir celebration in the state. The State Police Command also urged them and their supporters to remain apart during the celebrations. Kano Police Commissioner Mr. Hussaini Gumel said this in a statement on Thursday while announcing a ban of